now, right? Here we go. We have the Illuminati. The Illuminati ends up being Trump. Trump talks about the lizard people. That's why they don't like the aliens from Mexico. Aliens from Mexico end up being inflation because they built the wall. When they built the wall, they had Area 51. That means that there's a portal for aliens in Area 51 and in here, right? That all comes down to what's his name? Being a Nazi. And because he's a Nazi, Elon Musk, right, he then funds the Russia-Ukraine war. Funding the Russia-Ukraine war ends up being Chinese, because the Chinese descent end up having their boats to do donuts, right? When they do donuts, it's actually the birds are on the power lines. The birds aren't actually real. So because birds aren't real, the Japanese and all that kind of people, the Asians, they end up being the same. And because they're the same, they bombed Pearl Harbor. And the only reason why they bombed Pearl Harbor was because George Floyd got stomped on his neck. When he got stomped on his neck, it was actually Bailey Hodges that stomped on his neck. He only got stomped on the neck because he didn't want to defend Pearl Harbor. If he defended Pearl Harbor, it wouldn't have happened. And because that happened, America had to bomb Japan. And because they bombed Japan, Hiroshima happened, right?
That's actually a very good Chinese flag. Oh,
very good, right? Because Hiroshima happened, you then end up having Chernobyl, and Chernobyl happened because of the nuclear, right? Nuclear bombs. Nuclear bombs happened, goes all the way up here, nuclear bombs happen here, the radiation ended up coming round to Australia, right? That means why koalas are weird, why koalas are weird. That's because the sheep shackers tried going to koalas, and the Indians tried going to koalas, but that's why they're like cows now. And because they're like cows now, that's why the people there, the Kiwis, right? The Kiwis are all sheep shaggers. When they tried koalas, they all got chlamydia. That's why they all have chlamydia. And they have chlamydia because of all this stuff coming back. And when all this stuff comes back, we have the Chinese being Asians, they're all split eyes clearly, so they're all the same people. And because they're the same people, that's why we have to assume that all of them are part of the bird, which means they're a part of the donuts, which means that's why Pearl Harbor happened. And while Pearl Harbor is happening, we then ended up having in the future all this stuff happen here. That's why the Russia-Ukraine war is happening. Because the Russia-Ukraine war is happening because of them. And in the end to take home is the Japanese and Chinese are the same because they look the same. And we have the Illuminati, which ends up being Donald Trump and all those Mark Zuckerberg people being allies. And when they're allies, they defend against aliens because nobody likes aliens, nobody likes Mexicans, right? And they don't like Mexicans because of all this Area 51 and all this war, right? And the reason why we don't like blacks is because it happened to be George Floyd. And because George Floyd had the opportunity to defend Pearl Harbor, if he was there, that means that Pearl Harbor would have been done, which means Hiroshima would have happened. And if George Floyd was there, that means all that nukes all that nukes would happen.
Get away, Elias, get away.
Elias, what are you doing? Stop. I'm explaining. No. I need to get
Wait, you forgot about North Korea.
Because of all that stuff happened.
Harry, you forgot North Korea.
Yeah, I'm getting to North Korea. Because all that happened, right, that means the bombs happened, all that kind of stuff, right? And because all that stuff happened, is because George Floyd didn't do anything, right? Because George Floyd didn't do anything, that is now why Korea is now wanting to threaten South Korea. And because South Korea is happening, that means that nuclear stuff is more happening because George Floyd wasn't able to defend Pearl Harbor. Boom. Illuminati is real. It's all because of George Floyd and Donald Trump being lizard and Hitler being a Nazi. Thank you very much.